Good morning. It's July 28th, 2012. We're here at Pershing Square in downtown Los Angeles, California. We're here for the Rally Against Gentrification Everywhere event. Hashtag Rage. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Right here at this corner of Pershing Square here, we have people who are camping. They've been camping at the 626 Wilshire Camp, and they probably didn't get much sleep there on the sidewalk, so they're here catching up on their sleep under the trees over here. So right now we're here at the corner of, I think this is 6 and Olive. Yeah, Olive and 6. So it looks like the breakfast is being served right now. Hello.
Not have it here. Perhaps.
Hello.
I know. Good
How's it
morning.
going?
Great. I know.
I'm not. I have a cold or something. I'm
Oh,
a
really?
little.
Well, stay away from me.
Yeah. So, these are the orange shirts are from Alican.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. They were talking about getting orange shirts for Occupy, because you know
Oh,
how
really?
they have the Skittles with the purple shirts and the red shirts and all the different color shirts. So since we got to keep our eye on them, we're thinking maybe we should have orange shirts,
Oh, there you go. Make
so
sure we sing.
so we can police the Skittles.
I know, boy.
Hey now.
Hey, yes, we have a live streamer here.
Yay.
A nice shirt. I like it.
Thank you.
Just like a bunch of paint on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're painting, you're supposed to wipe on a rag. Well, I was like, why not wipe on my t-shirt?
Yeah, that looks neat though.
Oh, that's a nice t-shirt.
Huh?
That's a nice t-shirt.
Oh yeah. I got them from GA last week. They were handing a couple
Awesome.
out, beautiful out.
Hey, Ryan, do you want to, can I videotape you, like,
It's 50.
telling what this day is about?
Sure.
Let me get my other hand ready. All right, go ahead.
So my name's Ryan, Occupy Los Angeles. Today is June 28th, which is almost a month of us laying siege to the 626 Wilshire, which is the offices of the Central City Association, the 1%'s lobby here in Los Angeles. So today they're having a general membership luncheon at the Sheraton, and we are having a rally here, and we're calling it a Rally Against Gentrification Everywhere, a RAGE event. So we'll probably have multiple RAGE events in the future. But everyone's having a really, really free breakfast right now. People made signs. We're going to try and do some kind of a theater of the oppressed with hazmat suits and people in suits instead of homeless getting shoved off the sidewalk. But it's going to be an ongoing campaign with against the CCA. It's kind of the perfect target for LA, and I assume most other cities have these bids, have these lobbies at the local level. It's kind of a small version of ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council. So a lot of people are getting involved. A lot of people that have kind of drifted are coming back. It's a really galvanizing target, and a lot of like Hippie Kitchen and various other groups are showing a lot of support.
So I have a question. Like gentrification, I mean, does not make our city look nicer. Like, why would you be against that?
I'm not. I'm not against making the city nicer. The problem with gentrification is they arbitrarily raise rent and they kick out poor people. And study after study has shown that gentrification efforts. I mean, they enrich the wealthy, the already wealthy. First of all, you have developers that own entire blocks. So that happens, as well as they negatively affect the poor, the elderly, the homeless, the, uh, the people that are already marginalized because they push them out with absolutely no plan of where they're supposed to go. And we're seeing that in Skid Row even now. They're clearing streets out, telling them not to come back. Some of them haven't. No one knows where they are. There is no plan other than to get them out, to push it under the rug a bit farther out, as the center of the city gets gentrified and it becomes like the center of money and power, and it just goes outward and outward until we have a third world type city where it's the center of power, everything nice, and there's shanty towns on the outskirts with murder death squads, LAPD roaming around. So it's not that like hipsters and yuppies are terrible. I'm not blaming them for cool rent prices and a nice loft space. That's not the issue. The issue is these 1% land developers making money off of criminalizing homelessness, pushing out poor people, pushing out elderly that have lived here for decades.
Wow, that was really awesome explanation. Thank you.
Right on.
Black flag is waving in the sign.
Wow, you covered like everything I wanted to cover. Like
Good.
you just did it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that one question is like something that a lot of people are like
I know.
are wondering about. You
Yeah,
know.
it is hard. It's hard to people to wrap their heads around because they see awesome boutique shops and really cool little coffee places.
Oh,
And
Starbucks! Like,
awesome
what's wrong with
lofts coming
Starbucks?
in, that's
Yeah.
and that aesthetically, yeah, it looks great. But the problem is you're displacing a community. You're going in there and colonizing it and kicking the native, the indigenous community, which is Skid Row in this case. You're kicking them out with absolutely no plan. These people that are already on the fringe are pushed further into kind of devastation.
Awesome. If I get a bigger audience later, I'll probably ask you again.
Right on.
Thank you. Good morning, Barb. Hi. How's it going? You're on live stream.
Good, it's good. Special going on.
Looks like some breakfast is happening here.
Yeah,
How much are they charging for that breakfast?
$0.
Wow. I heard there's gonna be lunch later. How much is that gonna cost?
I don't know, but I think it's free again.
So I forgot which. Do you know which groups are here?
There's LA Can, Occupy LA, Occupy the Hood. Yeah.
All right, and we have three Skittle purple shirts on the corner. Is that a sidewalk cleaner?
Sorry?
That machine right there, is that a sidewalk cleaner? Wow, that's cool. I've never seen one of those. I forgot my still camera. And my sunscreen. I forgot my sunscreen. Do you know if there's any medics here?
Yeah, there is 4 or 5 medics already.
Okay, I need to find a, because they usually have sunscreen. I need to find.
Meet with them, but then get dirt on them. You know what I'm saying? Right? You're like undercover. Well, you know what? You're exposing like the ridiculousness of their job, their rules, and stuff. Hey, you know what's crazy?
It was crazy.
Cause like Wedo told me that there was a video of me from the Skid Row thing, right? So then I was like looking up stuff, and then I happened on your YouTube channel, and then I found when you recorded the computer, which that was playing the live stream of General Assembly, or no, it was playing the live stream the day of the boxes, the
Oh
garden.
yeah, yeah.
And then I'm like, so it's like the garden part 1, part 2, part 3,
Uh-huh.
part 4, and it's like me the whole time just talking,
Yeah.
talking about why we should fight to keep the boxes,
Or why
And
we
then
shouldn't. I think
and
you
then
went
at the
both
very end,
ways.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I changed my mind. That was funny though. And then I want to find footage from the General Assembly from that night.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
think
want to see.
I think Jeannie Dean, or actually it's probably on OWS Los Angeles, the official live stream, or Jeannie Dean. I know Jeannie Dean was, or maybe I'm getting my nights confused, but it was probably because during the time of the camp that was done by the media team.
Let me know if you come across any footage that I'm in. Let me know.
Yeah.
I want to start getting it now for my.
You want to make a Richard documentary?
Well, no, I personally don't care, but then I'm like, 20 years from now, I'm gonna want to have this, you know.
Well, yeah, I think that would be an awesome thing for your grandchildren to know. Oh, Grandpa was cool, you know.
Yeah, it's actually funny because we have the King's Night. Like, there's so much, you know. Actually, there's probably so much out there that I will never ever see. You know what I mean?
Well, I keep finding myself on YouTube, and
well, also because I wanna host my own television show. So this is like my reel. You know what I mean?
yeah, that would be interesting.
I want to get paid to go fuck with the police.
I think that would be cool
Tell me that's not like the best job in the world.
because you always have something interesting to say, and it might be like totally bullshit out of your ass, but it's interesting.
No, and get arrested, and then like your producers bail you out, and then go get arrested again. Like have a legal team. It's like, imagine if like
That's funny.
like Sacha Baron Cohen or something, but more political.
Uh-huh.
Not like being an asshole. You know?
Yeah. I hope I never go to jail. That's my goal.
Your what?
My goal is to never go to jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why I try to get like all the Murphy's Law things covered. Like I wear my slip-on shoes and I write down the phone number.
How do you decide what? Like you live stream.
Uh-huh.
What is being recorded?
Everything is being recorded and
And then you can
archived.
go back and pick out a 9-minute clip that you think is important.
I could. I haven't really done that for my live stream, but I have my.
Like this right here is being recorded for what?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put that up on YouTube. But I have my flip cam here, and I usually this is usually
Where's it
YouTube.
going? Where's the data going?
Ustream.tv, and then actually I do archive it on YouTube also, but I'm probably not gonna.
You have hours and hours and hours.
I have about 7
days worth.
gigabytes, I think.
7 days worth. Yeah, I want to find. It's November 3rd, the day of the boxes.
Yeah. I don't think. I think
Oh my god, it's so funny. Looking back now, we were so in it in the camp. Looking back now, I was like, oh my god, that was so not a big deal. Who cares about those boxes? But
yeah. But then again, like,
right?
if you want to get radical and go to the root of it, I mean, food is like the root of everything, and us having control of our own food is like that's step 1.
We would have just kept them there and planted it, but the guy that made them or the guy that owned them didn't want to be held liable.
Yeah. So if we had just funded it
So he
ourselves,
was afraid.
if we would have just funded it ourselves, we would have been cool.
Yeah, I would love to get footage of the cops like ripping out tomatoes. We can't have these tomatoes.
No.
Have you seen in Seattle or I don't know? There's a lot of guerrilla gardening going on, and then there'll be like a little sign like this food is free, blah blah blah. We gotta do it.
Yeah, I love it. I think at City Hall there's some guerrilla gardening going on there.
We should plant fruits and vegetables and marijuana everywhere.
I mean, if I ever did get arrested, I think gardening would be like the coolest crime to commit.
The coolest what?
Crime. I think the coolest crime to commit would be gardening.
The coolest thing to get arrested for, gardening or feeding the homeless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like giving food to somebody, and you're like, oh.
That's to me that's the most
ridiculous.
that's like don't feed the squirrels
We're
or
talking.
don't feed the seagulls, you know, like
Look at that guy.
really?
Going backwards. Going backwards forward. It's all about perspective, I guess. The bike is going forward and he's sitting backwards.
Hey now. Huh?
With all the departments here, they have Homeland Security out there.
Homeland Security is here?
Right across the street.
Okay, yeah. I have eyewitness. I can see the Homeland Security truck. And what else do we have?
Well, we just had some white shirts and some purple shirts, and that's it.
White shirt. What's a white shirt?
White shirt is they're most South Hill
South Hill.
Financial District. Yeah.
Are they cops or are they private
No,
security?
they're private
or?
security as well.
Okay.
That's it for now.
Yeah. Hey, do you know who's the medic?
I would think they'd be wearing some band on